Hello, I'm Betty Holmes. I'm 102 years old and I have been teaching physical education for 60 years. I have recently had a fall and I have had 2 hip replacements. I have taught my body to walk again with the aid of a walker. I'm going to share some of the remedial exercises I use. Here I'm going to talk about falls, which we are more prone to as our bodies get older. When we have a fall, we often do some damage to various parts of our bodies. Realising we've lost our mobility is extremely challenging to us, both physically and mentally. But my advice is, don't give in. If there's something you can do, do it. You don't have to shuffle around either if you learn to use your feet properly. Here are some of the things I do every day to keep my body moving. Firstly, let's look at some exercises we can do with our ankles. You can do these sort of movements. With your ankles. And then the other way.
Do you want to tell me about that exercise?
Yes, you just move your ankles round in a circle. Stretch your toes, stretch your feet and bring it up if you can, as high as you can. So that circular movement also works with this second one, where you're bringing your heel down and your toes up towards your knee. And you're stretching your knee joint as well.
Just show me that stretch with your knee.
The back, it stretches the hamstrings and all the way down. The progression to that is lifting your leg. With your hands probably behind your head. And it's the back leg that's being stretched. Have you got this? Can you see it?
Excellent, yes.
And stretch. And stretch. And stretch. You might mention that there is a pin in this left leg, so that's why I'm having difficulty pushing down. I haven't got the left leg perfect yet. That heel doesn't go right down. Shoulders are very important. And it's easy to dislocate your shoulder. It's called a frozen shoulder and it's very common. The routine for the frozen shoulder is a very easy one. You lean forward as much as you can putting your weight down. You breathe in. Wait a minute till I just get this. Breathe out there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Stretch your fingers and in. Breathe out and in. You breathe out and in.
Great.
Try 3 to 5 times to begin with and gradually increase to 10. That develops into other arm exercises which move those shoulder blades back and down, and you stretch and stretch your head up and push back your shoulders, push down your shoulder blades and push. Well, first of all, you just try and stretch your hand and your fingers as much as you can from the roots of your fingers. From there, get that sort of feeling of stretching there, so that you can push. And then you can push out and gradually get a more mobile wrist, and doing this one too. Then you put your fingers together, thumb, and you press there again to get a higher movement. That hand movement leads to this and this. And press your elbows out, but do it carefully. You're still moving those shoulder blades, and out and in, and press down. Your outward breathing always goes to where the movement is at its top. In, out, in, out, in, out, in and out. Stretching up from here. As you can see, these exercises are not difficult, and they can be done in your own room or wherever you want to do them. You can use a bed, you can use the floor, or you can use a plinth, which all helps to work quietly if you want to. There are other things you can use when you're ready to use them. But on the whole, these are remedial exercises for the first steps in moving your body and getting it to work the way you want it to.